Mine now! We make a good squad. Oops, game crash. Charlie 1, Echo 2. Hello, Telly. Welcome again. Yep, just restarted from the game crashing. This game's heavier than it seems. Alright, we're back. I tell you, you're watching Avowed. Yes, the stream should start smoothing out soon. It's still reloading.
Another godless
shaders.
Ruler. Your countrymen turned that one into a shrine to Wodika.
Yeah, it's a bit of stutters, right?
If anyone can get away with looting a temple, it's a godlike.
Current maximum essence 20. More stun or more essence? Yeah, the run stun for now. Yeah, the GPU is hitting 97% for some reason. Already dropping the settings and everything. Let's see about this one. Yeah, that should give enough leeway.
Yeah.
You know this game, Telly? The Avowed game. Yeah, it's an FPS, but it's RPG-esque, so the combat is gonna be a little slower.
Feel free to partake of Wodika's favor.
Than expected.
Bet that was part of something once.
You heard of it once or twice? Got you. Yeah, basically this is gonna be it's an RPG game disguised as an FPS, so the combat here is gonna be D&D style. D&D style, if you get what I mean, right? So It's about the gear and the dice rolling. So that's gonna be my challenge. So if I headshot the guy straight up the nose, but he has higher level, he won't die. I probably would. Yep, that's D&D. Righty, that's one treasure chest. Now, what I gotta find out is, let me get rid of that motion blur. Is there a pistol whip command? Melee. Sheath is T. Perspective is U. Throw. Ledger. Nope, no pistol whip. So we're gonna be shooting pots. Because I'm a wizard with a gun. You get what I mean? That's what we're running here. That's what I'm building for. We're going for a wizard with a gun status. Yes, exactly. Here, parry this. Okay, we're wizards, so we're gonna solve our problems with wizardry. See why? That's why. Don't remember my GPU hitting this much last time I played. It's been a new area. Common dagger, nope. Common bone, nope. Bound boots, stamina, no need. What else is in here? Okay. Yeah, unfortunately, this game is Skyrim-esque. That means you're gonna be watching me loot 2/3 of the time. I'll try not to. It's gonna be very, very hard. There'll be adventure here. Lots of it. This is my first time playing, and I'm gonna be fucking up. Oh yeah, just a little more context for you, Tilly. This game is a world based on fungus.
No.
Yep.
That wasn't me. But it was. How am I ever supposed to return to the farm? Be careful, godlike. Runid has such power.
Angus?
God,
No.
such terrifying
Fungus
power.
with an F.
Oh, she told me such terrible things. I was a wicked person in my last life. Evil to the core. So many dead.
Oops.
Look, I just want to go back home.
The Last of Us
To the farm.
fungus. Yeah, exactly that.
How can I
fungus.
possibly face anyone now? Knowing what I know. I keep telling myself that that person... murderer isn't me, but they were. They are. I suppose you have a point. Thank you. I think... Oh, make sure to toss a coin into the pond behind the Watcher's home after your reading. Why, it's tradition. Rooney doesn't accept payment for her readings. So this is what people do. What you do is your
Right.
decision, but... you have been warned.
Scabe's coming for the win.
Yeah.
Yeah, this game's a little bit more forgiving. You can literally rob them in broad daylight. They don't care.
Most watchers can only see souls in the presence of coin. But people say runing's the real thing.
Don't you see it? A garden. A garden without end. Try not to dream. It isn't safe anymore.
Yeah.
I see a city reduced to ash. A blighted farm. A corpse wearing a collar.
Alrighty. Reckon. I have a feeling I'm not supposed to be here. Must be a later thing. Yeah, it's a later thing. 15% health essence regeneration potion. Let's see. Okay. South we go.
Yeah. Yeah.
Gotcha. Oops.
Yeah.
Really wrestling.
Surprised they'll let us walk out of here.
Back there, shits. Relearning the game.
We make a good squad.
Stamina. Something up there. It's good to be back. How's progress? Still kind of early, around 37 minutes. I'm trying to restore my bearings, because it's been a while since I last played stuff in real life. We are back again. Sure what I'm doing.
Good one!
I'm shooting. The game plan for me at the moment of missions is to clear. Usually when I play Skyrim games, I do a proper sweep. I spiral around cleanly. I don't randomly move around places, so I can sweep the items as efficiently as possible. What's that? Well, it's slow boat at
Yours
the
isn't
moment.
the only ship.
Saving the game.
That's gotten into trouble around here.
was that? This perfect pistol. What's it do? Power attacks. Stun. Oh yeah, really good. Okay, fantastic.
Can't tell you
Today's
how many
agenda.
ships have come to a bad end on those rocks.
There's something down there. Today's agenda is just getting lost in the world.
Yeah.
May the wind guide you. Holes to show you the way. Like that.
Yeah. Yeah.
I'll keep to this island for now. Let's see what's in here. Where there's risk, there's reward.
Not seeing any sign of that magical experiment.
Captain knew this wasn't a sure thing. At least he's
You, stop!
Okay, a little too much risk.
That armor won't hold up. Got him!
Okay, not too bad. Oh, should have shot that one. We're gonna have to get this game. Sure, why not? It's been through some cycles of sales at the moment. I'm not sure if it's still on sale. But again, if you're gonna play this game like a D&D game. All about the gear levels and skill check. Let's get this. Can't Rambo this game.
Oh, no, you
Yo,
don't. Coming from your right.
I'm sick.
You're not. Back in the fight.
Good shot.
Nice shot. Who's ready for more?
Mm-hmm. Is this the right way? Would have been fragment. 1 sec. Mosquito issues. Right. Really hard to see. It's in the dark. Yeah, I'm just gonna keep the pace slow and steady.
I don't agree with all of your Radiran laws, but you're right to be suspicious of animancy. Don't tell Liviana I said that.
Well fed BBI and Kick, thanks for the follow. Welcome to the channel. You're watching Avowed. So many chests. Hey, what else is down here?
It's okay. The drop isn't as high as it looks.
Yeah. Yeah.
Let's show
Is that
them!
all you got? One for you!
Yep, not too bad. I'm upgrading my magic. My guns are stronger than the magic. Upgrades. Right, got it. Clearing. I did. So yeah, let's here. Check that last bit. We're back on the road.
Got it! Oh, take a breather, folks. Getting out of this alive!
Captain, we're not alone
Oh.
here.
They're friends.
Gods, what else? Hold fire!
Please, please don't hurt us. We're just trying to get this Audra for Captain Bardado before she comes and kills us. You're not. I was sure you were assassins, sent to make sure we carried out our part of the deal. We acquired some luminous Audra from the Valian Trading Company, meaning to sell it to an alchemist in Paradise. My ship sank in a massive storm on the way here, and the Audra was lost. We got to shore, but that's the least of our worries. With all due respect, that's probably why you're not a pirate. I have friends in the VTC willing to open the right doors. We never thought the company would notice. Our plan was to tell the client we couldn't get the Audra and hide out in Paradise until we knew we were out of trouble. The Valians weren't far behind us. Bardado gave us one last chance. If we could find enough Audra to replace what we lost. Trusting the company is always risky, but not returning the Audra will absolutely get us killed. Are you serious? You do that for us? If that means what I think it means, I'm all for it. Better odds than we have now. We're supposed to bring the Audra to Bardado at the Usher's Hand just north of here. She's probably already there waiting for us. If you somehow make it out alive with the Audra, get it to Sapiento de Falva in Paradise. Maybe he'll do some good with it.
Castle's falling. A reminder that nothing good comes from messing with powers you don't understand.
Back on my feet. Hook up, envoy. Right flank. Nice. Back in the fight. You okay? Coming from your right.
Bullshit.
Castle's Folly. A reminder that nothing good comes from messing with powers you don't understand.
Next one's mine. Coming from your right. Back in the fight. Left leg. Nothing like a win with a good team.
Decent work.
Wasn't there supposed to be a cartographer around here?
Hold it there, amigo. We're expecting someone tonight for sure. But you're not them. You got it, pal. Though I'd put money down that you spoke to my good friend Trevik. Told you we were the buddies, did he? Trevik and his scabby newts stole Adra from the Valiant Trading Company. This is widely advised against. You see what I mean? So I'm here in my capacity as a procurement agent, if you will. I bring back the Adra, or I bring back their heads. Oh, you have it with you, eh? Interesting. Let's hear your offer. Deal. The Adra's worth more than those boltos anyway. On behalf of the Valiant Trading Company, I appreciate your business. Now scram. Me and my crew have things to discuss.
Reminds me of the Rawatine Navy's punishment for desertion.
We've got the city secured.
You're not gonna get in any faster if you push people. I don't know when I can let you all in. I won't know when... in 5 minutes either, so you can... You can stop asking.
Wonder what they were looking at. Who they were waiting for.
one tops my prices, guaranteed. I've seen you before, haven't I? Or maybe heard someone talking about you? Welcome to my store. If I haven't got it, it can't be got. Cheap wares for cheap clothes.
Little shits! Flying rats! What else are you gonna take? Stay back! They might circle around. I don't want you to get hurt. They've got my crew's swollen nets. The one treasure I have in this world, but no. I can't even keep that. I've climbed rigging for years. It's not like I can't fetch them myself, but what if the birds knock me off? Their medallions, small, nothing valuable. Sailors in my, alliance. Make them to identify themselves. Former pirate. You can see how well that's going. You're right. I suppose if you're godlike, a few birds wouldn't scare you. I'd start looking in high places around the shantytown. I don't know why they line their nests with them, but I bet that's where they are.
Hope you're limber and light on your feet. Oh, and don't mind getting pecked.
Finally, another customer. Come in. Oh, it's you.
Give me a target.
Yeah. Yeah. Any luck with the search? Well, not the gods. Thank you. Let me see them. Don't worry, I will. In fact, you can have mine. It's enchanted. Might be some kind of luck for you. Don't mention it. Just one more thing. All this time, I've been sure this was Helia's doing, but maybe it's just superstition. Do you really think the gods curse us over past mistakes? They do, don't they? You know, it's kind of a relief to think that we're beneath their notice. How'd I ever end up here? The Living Lands was supposed to be about fresh starts and new adventures, but just look at this dump. Thanks for the swollen nets. My shoulders.
Can't believe we're dealing with a plague, too. As if there wasn't enough going wrong.
I've already told you, the city is under lockdown. The citizens of Paradise.
I have traveled halfway across the world to be here.
This is ridiculous!
There's your keen unfortunate path further inland. Best I can suggest is
Did that artifact get warmer, or am I imagining it? You feel that? Must be magical. Hope it doesn't give me weird dreams. I guess you're used to camping in the wilds, though probably without the company. What's on your mind? I'll be here if you need me.
What am I hitting?
Isn't that the herb those Adiran refugees need? Keep your guard up. They don't look like the type to negotiate.
One for you!
Been seeing a lot more bandits since the Dream Scourge is stripping people out of the interior.
We make a good squad.
Get him! Nice!
Right behind you.
Quick and quiet.
Stop right there!
whatever's grown over that Audra doesn't look natural.
Something happened here. Birth. Voices. Arms building a wall. The ruins sleep in the field now. The only proof they lived. How do we leave our mark upon the river of memory? Planting seeds. The body dies, but ideals persist. Your clarity of vision soothes us.
That's some kind of power, envoy.
The gate to Emerald Stair is closed. I suggest you turn around. So you're the Adiran envoy everyone's talking about. The embassy wants me to keep an eye on who comes and goes between here and Emerald Stair. Now, strictly speaking, the militia doesn't report to the embassy. But with the Clavager gone, what choice do we have? I'm afraid not. You need special permission to travel deeper inland. The ambassador wants us safe and tidy behind these walls. Sorry to be the bearer of bad news. Come back when the ambassador gives you leave.
Might as well enjoy the city while we can.
I can't believe we're stationed out here, so far from the city. Piss off the captain or something?
Hail, friend. Always nice to see a fellow traveler out here. Where are you headed? You sound just like one of my people, the Pargrunen. Though, unlike most other Pargrunen you'll meet here, I'm not actually from the Living Lands. One of my... It's my ancestral home. Sure, I may have grown up in Stalwart, but I'm Pargrun through and through, just like the dwarves here in the Living Lands. Huh, fair question. Not something you'd expect someone all the way in the White March to hear about, hmm? After my grandmother was taken by the Usher, I found her mother's writings, centuries old. They talked about a home her family left when she was just a child, and from that moment, I knew I had to return.
Where's my mark?
Odd. Didn't used to be this overgrown. I can take care of that if you want. I'm always telling visitors we're not as crazy as they've heard.
Good fighting.
That's a bad way to go. It's almost like the brambles are trying to crush that house.
The scourge invades. Claw it out. It breathes. It is close.
Yeah.
Remind me not to spook you. Something here feels off.
Yeah. Yeah.
That's the claviger. What happened?
Are you blind? We're being hunted. Get rid of the bear and we'll talk after. Are you blind? We're being hunted. Get rid of the bear and we'll talk after. You monstrosity! Well done!
What happened to that bear?
Oh, poor bastard. One of Ludwine's toy soldiers. I never even learned their name. Not that it would have done us any good. Oh, my savior. Oh, thank the gods. Your arrival couldn't have been more timely.
Well, the Clavager and I were investigating a disturbance, but sadly, it got the better of us.
Eamon was no stranger to disturbances, inside or outside the city walls. I never would have expected him to be...
Your service, and you must be our Imperial envoy. Better late than never, I say. Oh, pity you were too late for the Clavager. Damn good fellow. Aren't you going to introduce me to your capable companion? Can he be trusted? Or did he now?
A little faster, and we might have been able to save Clavager Eamon, too. Happy to have been of service, nevertheless.
Charmed. I take it you had business with the Clavager? Poor fellow. It was the bear that killed him, of course. This wilderness has been a little too wild of late. I'm no woodsman, but I'm inclined to agree. We heard alarming reports of a blight in the wilderness, and a strange corruption moving toward the city. The changes in the ecosystem are expected, but this one was progressing too rapidly to ignore. We tracked the corruption all the way here, but all we found was that creature gone mad. So, the rumors of plague were true. The situation is more dire than I imagined. We need a plan of action before whatever this is consumes the living lands.
We are here. Come to us. Commune with us. We have waited for you. Come.
What's the matter? Can you hear me? Well, that's encouraging. The Emperor trusts your judgment, and so do I. Whatever you think is best, I'll support it. You know something of our troubles. That much is clear. What would you have us do? You suspect a connection. Interesting. Ardra is said to be filled with essence, soul stuff. Maybe the essence will respond to a godlike's touch. Oh, just be careful. The Emperor would never forgive me if anything happened to you.
Take it slow. We'll be right here.
It is you. Come closer. We feared you were but a dream. We wake from seasons of slumber. We have been waiting. A colony of insects, the many united by one purpose. Mycelia twining through the loam, taking and giving in equal measure. We are the ache in the land, the roots that run deep. And you are familiar to us. Our memories are fractured, but you too are alone in your strangeness. Godlike. This term means nothing to us. But why would you belong to another, shackled to their will? Shackled like us to rot and corruption. It spreads and festers and seeps and crawls. Poor bear, poor us, poor you. Yes, the air sings with its spores. It is everywhere. We can feel it. We fear it. We can see where it spreads. It is an infection. A foreign body invades. The host fights back. We feel the pain of this intrusion. It overwhelms us. If an animal sickens after a fight, as it howls and sings its agony, what do you do? Nurse it, care for it, grow it like the vines. We were loved once, perhaps. We remember, almost. A thought, like motion in the water. The rot festers. We could suck the poison out. Let green things grow in its place, and we could give you the gift of our healing touch. But a favor for a favor. Would you help us in return when we ask it? We offer you the power to heal and be healed, and you would wheedle and bargain? Decide. Do you wish this power or not? A favor for a favor, then. This place shall heal, and you shall know our power. We tire. New again this world, new again words. We will find you soon.
Incredible. Envoy, I don't know what you did, but that was miraculous.
You all right? You look like you were in a trance for several minutes.
What happened? What can you recall? Spare no detail. attack on your very soul. Such an event could have killed someone, or worse.
Be careful where you go saying that. Nowadays, that kind of talk makes people nervous.
Inquisitor Ludwig will need to hear of this. I've agreed to share my findings with the Steel Garrote, as long as they do the same. Not that she has any interest in ecology. Ludwig is obsessed with our security. Sees enemies lurking around every corner. The Steel Garrote provide us some much-needed protection, but they answer only to themselves. We have our interest in the living lands, and they have theirs. A mutually beneficial arrangement. Stay out of their way, and they'll return the favor. Ah, you're going to be troublesome, aren't you? At least you're on our side. We'll talk more at the embassy. I'll ensure the Paradise militia give you free passage into the city. Ah, Envoy, what you've done here is truly amazing. Let's keep up the good work, eh?
Just watch your step. There are swaths of the city barely more civilized than this. Whatever the Inquisitors are, she can't be worse than that thing, can she? You are full of surprises, Envoy. I'd heard God Knights have strange powers, but I've never known one to heal an entire grove. Guess your Emperor really did send the right person for the job, huh? Still, you have your work cut out for you in Paradise. Enjoy the calm while you can.
The path to Paradise is a tad overgrown, but I can find my way back.
Still awake, Telly? Welcome back. Just doing something. Okay. Wonder what that something is.
Hilgard doesn't seem like the kind of man you'd send to the frontier, does he? You seem much better suited to it.
Is that Telly? No, I said I wonder what you're doing. But I mean, we're still up. Usually already ASMRing at this point, right? You're gonna lay down, alrighty.
Bring any good late night reading? Or was there something you wanted to talk about? We should be safe enough, but
you were doing some
I'll take
edits,
watch,
so okay.
just in case.
You would be if you weren't locked in. Alright. Yeah, I know that feels. The same mushroom for me. I'm a cold starter, but once I start going, I barely stop. Until it's really, really done.
Old fella who used to live here ended up in one of those shanties by the dock. Now I see why.
Another one down.
Just like the good old days. In Rawatai, you don't abandon good supplies. I wonder what happened here. That looks valuable. Want to do the honors and open it? The living land is scattered with old uprooted ruins like this. Good builders and explorers. Now, the last of them live in an old keep in Galawain's tusks. This island's never taken kindly to settlers. Quickly. Nice!
Show me what you got!
Looks like another piece of the Nordica totem.
Back to. Yeah, pretty much just slowly solving puzzles here. It's a platformer.
Saxo!
Locals call this the Pilgrim's Path, but no one really uses it anymore. Great view, isn't it? You can even see Fort Northreach in the distance. No. Too soon.
If you travel fast, you can wait a few more days.
Kara, you would not be so glib if your family's souls were crying out to you for justice.
The Temple of Aethys is closed. Ugh, I don't know why everyone in the Living Land suddenly wants to see the old kook in there, but it's not happening. Not today, anyway. Probably not tomorrow, either. Not with the way they're dawdling.
Since when do you make the rules?
Since I arrived with the big sword.
So you say I need a bigger sword. The Oracle has one. Let me in and I will borrow it.
I'm saying you need to go home, because the goddamn temple is closed. There's a temple to Aethys in the cave back there. It's a hike, and the path there is crumbling to bits. So even if it weren't closed, you know, I don't recommend it.
Kara, an excellent question. Holy One, please, I say you must make her see reason.
As I've told Kalya here, there's a venture underway inside. The Free Expedition Corps is exploring a cave system that holds a temple of Aethys. There's an old man in there, calls himself the Oracle. I guess he's got something they want. And uncouth pilgrims will only get in the way.
Your expedition has been gone 3 days, Sejuan. I say they are dead. You will let him go and not me? I see.
Who said I was letting him go? Right. Sorry, Envoy. The expedition team entered through the cave just past here. They planned for a day's journey, but they've been gone for more than 3. Something must have held them up. Our freak mentioned traps and earthquakes and...
The Oracle who maintains the temple is a godlike of Aethys, so there is no telling what he is capable of.
They were carrying a lot of tools and weapons with them, so be on your guard.
You're still there, Tally. Alright. Go for it. Yeah, it's super cold here. Well, probably will follow soon. For now, I want to see what's inside.
That spear looks endearing, all right. Guess we're on the right track. That did it. Door's open. Hydra on my side. Look alive. They've seen us. Now we know why the expedition team abandoned that puzzle. Who's ready for more? Views like this remind me why I came to the Living Lands in the first place.
Something stirs here.
blood and a broken tripwire. Someone got clumsy. Look at that. That statue. How did anyone build that all the way down here?
Rituals, whispers of searing light.
Zorubs. Want a sneaker fight?
Next one's mine. This one's mine.
Loads it done. Welcome to the channel.
Hold it together, kid. We're nearly there.
You're not my brother. I got to be dreaming. Oh gods, am I dead? Is this the Beyond Spirit? Have you come to take me to Gallowayne's side?
The kid's in bad shape, but he's not too far gone. I think we can help him.
I'm not ready. I've never even touched a girl. It's not fair.
Not with that. No. Oh, you mean healing him. Sorry, I'm all out of potions. I don't know any healing magic either.
Magic? I had to learn some magic, but only the kind that explodes. I don't want to explode. Please help me. Oh, that's the creepiest sensation I ever felt in my life. Like vines were growing all through me.
If it works, don't question it. And look, your wounds are closing up already.
Oh, wow. I feel leagues better. I thought for sure you were coming to take me back to the wheel. Who are you? What you doing down here? A free expedition corps out of High Crown. Yeah, that's us. Well, that's me anyway. The rest of those assholes went on without me after I got hurt. We'll come back for you once we've got the relic, admin, honest. Oh, shit. Yeda was probably hoping I'd croak so she wouldn't have to tell our freak how she abandoned me. All she cares about is that Oracle and his relic, which is probably just a big old dog bone if you ask me. It's probably still down there, fiddling with the statue. You must have seen it on your way in. I doubt I know much more than you do. I mean, you're godlike, just like him.
Come on, kid. Don't get starstruck now.
Well, he's touched by Aethys, right? And he's supposed to be old, like hundreds of years old. And I don't mean elf old, he's extra old, like Aethys has been keeping him alive or something.
Great. He's old. Anything else?
They used to receive pilgrims, but only the ones who could make it to him. This place, it's like a trial.
Yeah, we've seen the same traps and crumbling buildings you have.
And he's building something. A statue of Aethys, I think. But I don't know what for. I mean, after all Aethys did in the Deadfire, people don't come here anymore. Our captain, she's... I don't know. I don't want to talk out of turn.
Relax. You're not the first person to have a bad commander.
It's not like that. I mean, it didn't used to be. Yeda's not been quite herself lately. I've always known her to be cautious, careful. Now she charges forward recklessly. And she pushes us as hard as she pushes herself. And that's how I got hurt.
Has she been short-tempered? Distracted?
Yeah. He'll be the last one to have seen him, I bet. I'll just rest up here a minute before I head back to Paradise.
Take it easy. No sense getting yourself into another scrape.
Promise, I'll take it slow. Hey, Envoy, for what it's worth, I really thought I was gonna die down here. Right, yeah. You got those assholes to save and everything. I hope they're better off than I was.
Seems like a good kid. Glad we could give him a hand. Maybe one of Juliana's girls will too. So, the kid said the expedition team went deeper, looking for the Oracle. I say we head after him. Didn't realize the head of the Steel Garrote was into antiques. I see someone. Be ready for anything.
My brother. Can it be? Come, stand in the light. Let me look at you. It has been too long. I had feared I was the last of us, but you... Oh, the very sight of you is a balm for the soul. I am the Oracle Sargamis, servant of the once shining god, he whose light has lately dimmed. What brings you to this sacred space? Then Sargamis spoke, and his voice swept forth with the heat and force of the bright day's sun. Weep not, for the child of light has forgiveness even for you, if you will embrace him. I am that same Sargamis. Though it has been some time since a man has knelt before me and begged absolution, as Hamka did. The people do not hold to the gods, and they do not hold to their servants. We live in a time of disbelief. The gods are absent, and have recalled their gifts from the world. Avarice reigns. Acquisition is the faith to which all men bow. But perhaps there is hope. You have read the Book of Verses, and we are here together, if only briefly. In this moment, we are not entirely alone. Be welcome, for you have found it. People like you and I once sought this place in moments of spiritual turmoil, when the world and our souls could not find rest. Moments of war, famine, massacres, when those such as us are called upon to speak the gods' wills and to lead. But I have seen not one of us these last 3 years, and it is rare indeed that pilgrims come to pray. Perhaps our meeting now is the work of immortal hands. I pray that it is so. Godlike. Such a meager word for us, who are the gods' eyes and ears and hearts. We are the phenomena through which the gods experience the world. We are as like the gods as a finger is like a man. You and I, and our raptured brethren, we are the gods themselves.
That's all very poetic, but it doesn't answer the question. Is this place special to godlikes?
It had been once, when we were legion, but no longer. Our kind came here to find fellowship and understanding, in a world determined to bend us to its purposes. This is a heavy burden you carry, to be beloved of both a god and a god among men.
I imagine one cannot help but wonder. Did he elevate you for your skills and knowledge, your strengths, your accomplishments? Or for what you are? You and I are instruments of a divine will. In choosing you to be his envoy, your emperor ennobles his purpose and tarnishes yours. An expedition? I'm afraid I don't understand.
An expedition? You know, treasure maps, matching outfits, campfire songs, the works.
I am familiar with the concept, tomb raiding and the like. What troubles me is why they would come here. These ruins are not so different from the many others on this island, except that they are a good deal more treacherous. And this representation of Aethys we stand before, it is the work of my own hands. They could not hope to move it. Do you know what their purpose is here? Ah, the splinter of Aethys. I suppose it was too much to hope they were here to examine these exquisite ruins. Truly, it is their loss. The splinter of Aethys is a sliver of shinbone from my lord's titan body. It was carved from his skeleton many centuries ago. Yet long after the gods left this mortal world to claim their dominion in the beyond, the splinter is infused with the very essence of my lord's power. To illuminate without fire, to heal without injury, and to speak without voice. It rests in a shrine deep within this temple complex, beyond the reach of looters, visitors, or indeed, myself. The path to the relic has fallen to ruin. Some sections are flooded, and others are infested with all manner of creatures. Although, perhaps you might assist me with that.
If you're about to ask us to tidy up, think again. My place is a much bigger mess.
Oh no. I had something far grander in mind. You see, this construction beside us is no mere statue, but a reliquary I have built to house the splinter of Aethys in its appropriate grandeur. It is nearly complete, and ready for the splinter to be interred. But I can no longer reach the relic on my own. Return it to me, and who knows, perhaps you will meet your expedition along the way. I am most grateful. Oh, and please refrain from touching my statue or devices. May light illuminate your path, brother. Leave those be. They protect my devices. Don't touch the generators! please.
Stop! You'll damage my statue! They protect my devices.
The bridge is out, but that looks like the way to the relic. This reminds me of the string. Unseen, unknown.
Another one down.
Here we go! I was just getting warmed up.
6 years in Dawnshore, and I never knew something this big was under our feet the whole time.
Quick and quiet.
Stream scourge ahead. I hate to think it reaches all the way down here.
Thorns beside violence, essence twisted out of shape. Beating out of time. Should it be disturbed?
If it weren't for the creepy oracle and the invading roots, this place would be kinda nice. Good eyes. There's the relic. Can't be as easy as just grabbing it, can it? That must have opened something.
False item. It waits.
Something's moving in the main chamber.
quiet as the depths. No one said anything about tight spaces.
Take your best shot.
That earthquake must have knocked something loose. Well, better a flood than a cave-in. Something's not right here. Take a look around.
Yeah.
Well, we found the expedition. Looks like they've only been dead a few hours. But how did they get in here? They can't have come the same way we did. We swam here. What's stranger is there's not a scratch on them. No sign of what killed them. It's like every member of the expedition team just collapsed. I've heard of those, but I've never seen one. They're suits of armor brought to life by bound souls, right? The Oracle couldn't have put the expedition's souls in the statue of Aethys, right? There's still a lot of debate over what even happened at Ukaizo. Perhaps the Oracle knows the truth, or perhaps he's just as lost as we are. Aethys is a dangerous god associated with Eora's bloodiest wars, and he recently killed thousands of people in Deadfire. Now, we have a piece of him, and we're about to face a maniac who wants it desperately. Tread carefully.
Why has he come here? Why does he build the idol in this place? Even the flood could not stop him. Fealty or sickness?
I don't know what this guy's capable of, but I've got your back.
There you are. I worried for you when the earth shook. You have been gone some time. Do you carry the splinter of Aethys? Ah. I did not expect you to be so thorough in your explorations. Nevertheless, I am impressed. As to whether I killed them, well, that is a matter of semantics. Does death occur the moment the heart ceases beating, or when the soul is broken upon the wheel? In one sense, then they are quite dead. In another, they remain very much alive. In either case, they have entered a state of change, and the impetus was mine. If one were to take your narrow-minded view, and the expedition had encountered the wheel, then yes, they would be dead. But their souls are not bound for the wheel. You see, I have given them the opportunity to be part of something larger than themselves. Their essence is held safe within my devices, and with your help, I shall give them a new commission: to prosecute the redemption of a god. You understand me. What is the source of all suffering? Our division from God. Not our division from them, no, but their division from us. It is a wound the size of the soul, yet it gapes as large as the world. If we are to alleviate suffering, if the gods, if Aethys is to atone, we must give him a mortal consciousness. We must give him a mortal conscience. Or the atrocities of the Deadfire and the Saints' War will be but preludes to the horrors he will sow across Eora. Even the Redeemer needs redemption. Even the gods must be held to account. Aethys must be stopped. Do you carry the relic I asked you to collect?
Excellent. The relic you have retrieved was stolen from Aethys's body. He is bound to it, or it to him. And before the events at Ukaizo, he would speak to me through it. He speaks to me no longer, but I believe he resonates with the splinter yet, as I do. If I am correct, when it is placed in the statue, the magnifying power of the Ardra will draw him into it, and he will be trapped. Locked into the reliquary with a chorus of furious souls acting as his conscience. He will finally begin the work of making right all the wrong he has done. All that is left is for you to place the splinter into the statue's chest. Will you do it? I cannot say. But when I return to the wheel, I pray I do not see Aethys there, for it will mean that I have failed. You see, my brother, you must understand. I am willing to endure a life of greatest loneliness, so that he may repent.
Look, I'm all for second chances, but restoring the god who started the Saints' War and left a trail of corpses and Deadfire? Even I concede that's a bad idea. And I can't imagine a worse fate than spending an eternity as one of those poor souls stuck with him. I've heard I can change him before.
Aethys is weak, if he persists at all. He expended tremendous soul energy manifesting in the body of Moros Nua and marching it across the Deadfire. By the time he reached Ukaizo, he was spent, and used the very last of his power to destroy the wheel. The god that is left is but a wisp of purpose, floating through the beyond. It is that wisp I will capture. Thank you. Once you have placed the splinter into the statue, power my devices just over there. Together, we will observe the results. There we are. Now, fill the statue with essence. Do me the honor of pulling the lever, just there. And my lord will return to face justice. Any moment. Oh. My god Aethys, are you there? No! It's not working! Something is wrong. My lord Aethys has not returned. Something is missing from my design. Something I did not account for. It must be the chime. Without its ringing, he cannot hear the statue's call. My brother, will you join my holy work and lend your chime to the cause? You cannot ask me that. If you knew all that I have done, how arduously I have labored. No! I would sooner give my soul over to Rimagant and let it be trampled beneath his hooves for all eternity. That can't be true. Nothing I have read in my studies has said anything of the sort. No. No. You have beheld my statue. You have carried the splinter of Aethys. You witnessed my power and the power of my lord. My brother, please. Why do you lie to me? Everything he asked of me, I did it all. And then he stopped asking. But then, why did he leave? Why did he leave without me? What did I do wrong? Why does he not love me? Oh my God, what do I do now? I have much to consider. Excuse me. I must pray.
Hear us. Follow us. We would speak to you.
I've always believed in second chances, but I've never seen a change of heart like that. I guess your Emperor really did send someone special.
It wakes. A host. Form given life. One day when we are free, we could return here, dwell in this body, feel the earth again. But it is a sprout. Fragile. It must sleep here undisturbed. A secret you could keep. Tell us, will you give us this gift? We are not sure. Could we touch the world? Walk in the ocean? Sift our fingers through sand? A shard of Adra tethers it to us. Yet it is weak. A quagmire of essence occludes its veins. If we had time to tend it, perhaps we could find a way. This prison holds us, silences us. The years fade like leaves. We have no memory of summer, warm fire, soothing rain. We could walk gently in this body, tend, grow, learn anew. But we must claim it. A vessel to hold us. We will remember this. The Adra strains. It aches, a choking barricade of souls. Essence like mud, we cannot swim here. It must be flushed out. Free this obstruction, then when our prison bars fall, we will see.
Hey, Envoy. Back with us?
New earth to till, we flower. We rest now. We must consider this.
Never thought I'd be so relieved to see Paradise.
Next one's mine!
Another win. Who's counting?
Anyway, 2:30 a.m. my side of the world, unfortunately. I gotta rest a little bit earlier nowadays. If there's anybody out there, thanks for watching. This is Avowed. See you guys on the next one.